Hey guys, so I noticed that some people, or even many people, have issues getting started with the Epix framework in UDK or with the physics lab tool itself. I even had my problems myself at the beginning, so I understand that people having issues and getting stuck. So I thought it would be useful for some people that I created a tutorial where I explained the basic stuff about the Epix Destructibles, beginning with how to create properly one in the physics lab tool, um, what you have to do, including interior material and other stuff, and then exporting it, importing it into UDK, setting it up, and place it in the map, and then play the level, and you can shoot it, and everything is fine. So I have opened the wall that is already shipped with the PhysX Lab tool. So either you open that or just any mesh you want. I would recommend if this is your first destructible asset, you should just use the wall because it has already a fracture map or with it and other stuff. So you don't have to care about the mesh itself, just about the fracturing or the making a destructible process. So open it, and then you want to go to cutout mode. Well, I won't explain much of those settings. You just please read the help file or request an advanced tutorial. So you go to cutout mode, then it should be look like this. Now what you're gonna do is choose a fracture map, and the square you just click in it, and if you don't see it like this, you have just to choose the folder where the wall is in, and then this height map wall will appear. So this will be used as a fracture map. I won't explain how it works either. Just do it. So now you want to align it like this, and we won't change anything at all, I think. Or only the amplitude of the backface noise, so it is not perfectly sliced, but some noise in it. So like this, maybe invert vertically, and I think that should be it. Yeah. Generate a random number, calculate the mesh BSP, it's done, and then just fracture the mesh. So if you have done everything right, there should be two depth two levels of fracturing. First is cutting the piece in a half, back face and front face, and the second is just the pieces of the height map, which we generated by the height map, by the fracture map. It should look like this if you have everything done like I did. So then what we are going to do is we will tell the Epix Destructible that the back face is not destroyable. So click on the back face on the first fracture level and go to assets, and then just check don't fracture. And this one, the front face, you do the same thing and say, well, no, that's not necessary, I think, but you can just say don't damage. Well, let's do that. And well, you actually, apart from those, you don't actually have to set anything here, because you can all that you can set up in UDK itself. So now what you're gonna do is we have to set up an interior material. So just click anywhere, and so that this becomes available. Because if we don't, we cannot choose another material afterwards in UDK. So that's important. You could just now test in Playground, but that's not necessary. It will just work afterwards. So now you go to export. I will just choose to place the desktop. Then you can either export it as a binary XML file, APX or APB, doesn't matter, it works both. And you give it a nice name like cool Apex Destructible. Well, I can write. So, then you obviously save it. Well, every time you just click yes. Not kidding. So now we should be ready. Yeah, that's our file. Well, this is a two-part tutorial, so if you want to know how to import it and get it working in UDK, just click the next part.